It's just a box of pictures. That's it.
Can I see?
Well, there's nothing to see. It's just, me, you, Michael, Morgan.
You have pictures of me?
Yes, I do. You and the boys, Carly.
None of them are from when Michael was an infant. I hated my hair then.
When I look at those pictures now, I think about how sure I was that it was right to keep Michael away from AJ.
So have you changed your mind?
Never felt bad for AJ, but I do. I do now. He never got to be a father to his child.
Brent, stop worrying. Sam and I will be at the party in less than an hour. The advertisers will love her. Yes, we'll see you there.
Okay, should I be nervous?
Not at all. The advertisers and corporate sponsors are who keep us on the air, so just plaster on a smile and be friendly. Tell them how excited you are about the show, how you hope it'll do well, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, another question. What about Jason? What about everything that happened at the coffee house?
Well, Sonny unleashed his pit bull lawyer on me. All that delicious free press, and Miss Miller made me shut down. It never got beyond Port Charles.
Good. That's good.
But they will be asking you about the hostage crisis, so just be open. Show the sponsors how unique and appealing you are, so they buy ad space on Everyday Heroes.
I am not sure I'm going to make it as a product.
Our audience focus groups say otherwise.
Seriously? I mean, the only thing that I've done is the news on the Metro Court crisis. Besides that, I have absolutely no experience, and I am a complete unknown.
The camera loves you, Sam. And I believe in you.
I know. But you're building an entire show around me. Isn't that a mistake? Why are you going to take that kind of a risk?
It's a little late to tell me I've made a mistake.
So,
It's about Alan.
There's not a picture of Alan in that box. I didn't spend time with him. I didn't want to be around him.
Jason, you can't blame yourself for what happened. Alan was the parent. You were the child.
I wasn't a child, Carly.
When I first met you, you were a little weird. You were. And I realized that it was because of the accident. The smallest thing would confuse you, especially when it came to emotion. Alan was an adult. He should have been looking out for your best interest.
He tried.
He did not try. Alan was all about what Alan wanted. His perfect son, a reflection of himself. I'm sorry, I was there. I remember all the reasons you pulled away. You were trying to be your own person. You were trying to survive.
You always defend me.
I'm selfish. If you moved back into the Quartermaines, you would have never been at Jake's. And if you had never been at Jake's, I would have never met you. And what would have happened to me? Meaning you changed my life. Not that it's all about me or anything.
I understand what you're trying to say.
I know that you regret that you don't have a bond with Alan. Don't feel bad for what happened with AJ. Please don't feel bad. He wanted to take Michael away from me, and you made sure that didn't happen. And because of that, Michael got to grow up with his mother. And nothing is more important to a child than their mother. Not that I'm implying that fathers aren't wonderful, because Sonny is a wonderful father. He is. He adores Michael and Morgan, and he gives them time and stability, everything he didn't get from Mike. I'm just afraid what would happen if I get back together with Jax.
You'd never come between Sonny and the kids.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that on purpose. But, Jax will be their stepfather. And he's wonderful with them, too. I know he showers them with presents and he takes them to Disneyland, but he adores them. And he's great, and he's involved, and here I am. Full circle, right back to where I was.
Carly, you gotta figure it out. Okay, look, you started out in a bar. Now you own your own hotel. You got 2 great kids. You got 2 guys who love you, and you didn't get there because of me. Okay, so whether you like it or not, you're pretty good at figuring out your own life.
But I was smart enough to latch on you the second I saw you. Well, I promise I won't bug you anymore today. But I can't make any promises about tomorrow.
Well, I'm still not going to be able to help you, Carly.
You always help me. That's why I keep coming back.
I am really excited about hosting the show, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I feel like I've always been a private person, and suddenly I'm in the spotlight, and it's a shock, I suppose.
It's perfectly normal to have jitters.
Okay, well, do you have any tips on how to make them go away?
Fake it until you learn how to love the attention.
Okay.
Have you ever had to pretend to be someone you weren't?
Yeah. Sure, I mean, right now I'm pretending to be somebody who really wants to go to a New York party with movers and shakers when I would rather be home eating Chinese food with my boyfriend.
You can do this, Sam. After seeing how you handled yourself after the interviews at the MetroCorp ordeal, I have complete faith in you.
Well, that makes one of us.
Paparazzi's waiting. Smile, wave, and pretend you can't hear any questions. Go.
Okay, we're moving the first shipment through the cellar Tuesday.
Do that some other time. I got some stuff I got to deal with.
What's going on?
Well, Max came by with Michael, and Michael wants me to stay married again and, you know, be a family, the whole thing.
What did you say?
I told him that we're getting divorced, but he kept pushing, and, you know, he said, you know, I know you still love Mom, and he even thought of a plan. It's like, you know, take her out on a romantic dinner, make nice, say she's pretty, and then just tell her that you want to be a family again. So I need your help.
How?
Because I need you to go to Michael. He listens to you.
Wait, I can't make this okay for Michael. I'm not his father. You are. Come to me for help. She keeps trying to put me in the middle of you, Jax, and the kids. And you know what? This isn't about me. This is about you and Carly, and you guys need to figure this out on your own.
You're absolutely right. But we get so emotional, and we can't be objective, so we go to you because you're like family to us. You have answers, but it's not fair. You're right.
Could you just ask yourself this question? Will the kids be better off if you and Carly divorce, or you stay together as a family?
I don't know. I mean, Michael wants me to fight for his mother, but I guess every kid wants their parents to stay together, whether it's good for the family or not.
Sure.
Tell me you haven't eaten yet.
No, I haven't.
The party was winding down, and Amelia wanted me to stay, but I told her I had to eat dinner with you. Hey, something wrong? You did it again.
What?
Glanced at the fireplace.
Are you warm enough?
Yes, I'm warm enough. I'm fine, actually. Surprisingly, considering the night I had, I thought I was going to be tired. Anyways, I'm going to tell you all about it. So Amelia and I pull up and we get out of the limo. And there was all this paparazzi there, and they were taking pictures, and we go into this party, and it was packed wall to wall with, I like to call them movers and shakers, all the executives and so forth and so on. And we get in there, and everybody's shaking my hand, and they want to meet me, and there's press and more pictures. And I thought I was going to be nervous, and I wasn't. I just kind of went with it.
I know Sam left early, but it worked for us. You know what they say, always leave them wanting more.
All these executives were telling me what a hero I was and how they tracked my focus groups and my TVQ, I think it was. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, these people don't know me. I'm a commodity to them. I'm just a way for them to make money. And then I thought to myself, the only person I can be myself with is you. I mean, you're the only person I can trust.
Our PIs came up with another picture.
One of Sam's aliases?
The woman you just anchored your show around has married and swindled at least 3 different guys.
Being here with you is so much more fun than going to some swanky, fancy party.
You were in that party, you know that?
I kind of liked it. I mean, for a minute. But you know what? It makes it worthwhile being able to come home to you.
I want it all documented and kept under lock and key.
What's the point in keeping it?
Let's put it this way. America will tune in while we're building Sam up, and they will be riveted while we tear her down.